Now we arrive at one of the most important principles in lie detection, and honestly, this single concept can instantly make you better than most people. One signal means nothing. Let that sink in for a moment. A person touches their face. Does that mean they are lying? No. They avoid eye contact. Are they lying? Not necessarily. They pause before answering. Is that deception? Not always. This is where most people go wrong. They see one behavior, label it as a tell, and jump to a conclusion. But human behavior simply doesn't work that way. Instead, professionals rely on something called clusters. A cluster means multiple signals happening together within a short period of time and often around a specific question or topic. It's not about one isolated action, it's about a pattern of changes that, when combined, tell a more meaningful story. For example, imagine this scenario. You ask someone a simple question. Before answering, they pause longer than usual. Then their tone changes slightly. Their hands become still, and their posture shifts just a bit. None of these signals alone prove anything, but when they appear together, and specifically in response to that question, it becomes significant. Clusters increase reliability. Why? Because it's much harder for multiple signals to align randomly. A single behavior can be explained away easily. Maybe they are tired, distracted, or uncomfortable. But when several changes happen at once, especially tied to a specific moment, it suggests that something deeper is going on internally. Now, here's another key point. Clusters are most powerful when they represent a change from baseline. If someone is always fidgety, then fidgeting doesn't mean much. But if they suddenly become more fidgety during one part of the conversation, that shift becomes meaningful. You also want to look for consistency within the cluster. Do the signals align? For example, if someone's words say, I'm completely confident, but their tone, posture, and gestures all suggest tension, that mismatch strengthens the signal. It tells you that something isn't fully aligned. But let's stay grounded. Even clusters don't prove a lie. What they do is highlight areas of interest. They tell you, pay attention here. Something about this moment is different. And that's your job, not to accuse, not to jump to conclusions, but to observe and investigate further. So, instead of asking, did I see a sign of lying? Shift your thinking to, did I notice multiple changes? Did they happen together? Did they appear at a specific moment? Because real lie detection is not about spotting one dramatic clue, it's about connecting subtle patterns. And once you start thinking in clusters, everything changes. You stop reacting to isolated behaviors and you start seeing the bigger picture, the pattern beneath the surface.